Alrighty, y'all, we're going to get straight to it. We're looking at one of the best sounding cars of all time. That's what you guys have said. I've had dozens and dozens of people suggest looking at the BRM V16. This is a classic race car from, I believe, the 50s. We're talking 16 cylinders, I read, and only 1.5 liter displacement. That's insane. 16 cylinders with that low displacement. Totally mind-blowing. I can't even imagine, like, how odd that is. It's really weird, but intriguing, right? You don't see a V16 every day, and created on accident this little series I want to do where, you know, I'm looking at some of the best sounding cars of all time, and after a while we can say, you know, we can all kind of vote, you know, what are the best sounding cars of all time? What is the best, maybe? So look for more videos like this. I did the F40 LM recently, a few weeks ago. Please look at that video. It'll be linked at the end of this one. It's a really good one. That so far is my favorite. I think best sounding of all time, but we have a lot to discover, and we can see after a while what really is the best. So thank you to everyone that suggested this. We're going to look at a few different clips here, so I'll have those linked down there. Get straight into this. This car is absolutely crazy. Twin supercharged 1.5 liter V16. Whatever else you want me to know about it, please expand upon the specs further in the comments, if you will. Let's get straight into this. This thing is it's just crazy.
Thank you very much. Have a great run. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Here we go. Look at this thing. These old race cars are so raw. The skinny tires, it's almost freaky, right? They look like they'd be fun, but they also look like they'd be a handful and hella dangerous. Mad respect to these guys back then, and anyone that has the guts to do it now. This thing is very valuable, I'm sure. So. Wow. Wow, that is not what I expected. Oh. Okay, so he wasn't going too hard, understandably, but you could hear it. Not what I expected. It sounds way more... First of all, it sounds pretty sinister, right? It sounds really aggressive. And it sounds more, for lack of a better term, high-pitched than I thought. I would have thought it was be really deep being a 16-cylinder, but let's not forget, it is only a 1.5 liter, so I guess that's why it sounds like it's really revving out and has more of that bite to it, and rather than like a big, deep industrial noise, you know, like a Viper, say, would make being a V10 because it's such a big engine. It's a 8-something liter, 8.4 liter, whatever. So, yeah, this is wicked. Let's look at some more. So it's hard to find footage on this car. At least I'm having a little bit of trouble here. This one is just static photos, but we get some sound, so that's here. This thing is crazy, guys. You got to tell me down below what you think of this. I've never heard of this car. I feel ashamed that I've never heard of it, so thank you guys for educating me on this. And I can't wait to check out more cars that sound crazy. Let's finish this off, and then you got to tell me what you think, where this ranks amongst the craziest, best-sounding cars of all time. It's a good-looking car. For how old it is, it's really sleek. Okay. That sounds wicked. It sounds ahead of its time. It just doesn't sound 50s to me. Obviously, they knew how to make some awesome stuff back then, but it just sounds ahead of its time. It sounds hella exotic. This clip sounds like they're on it a little more than the last one. Jeez. Absolutely crazy this thing is. Wow. Okay, that's absolutely crazy. Wow. Okay, that thing is absolutely crazy. What do you guys think of that? I think it is blowing me away. I'm very pleasantly surprised. I didn't know what to expect. This, like I said, is different than I expected in a good way. It sounds really exotic. I feel like it revs very high. Anyone know what this revs to? It sounds like it's revving high, like upwards of 7, 8, maybe even 9,000 RPM. Wouldn't have expected that on a 16 cylinder, but then again, it's very small displacement. I suppose it can rev pretty high. Those have to be so small, right? The pistons, like that is just crazy. Yeah, what do you know about this car? Please educate me down there. I always learn more from you guys than I do even the actual videos. How many of these are left? You know, what's the story with them? Jeez, they're incredible. They really are. I can't believe this is from the 50s. It sounds amazing. Just based on fear of that thing being a total handful, I would say of recent videos we have done on this channel about some of the best sounding cars. I mean, obviously there's been some amazing sounding rally cars, so those got to be in the mix. And I'm talking about a bunch of different ones. You know, the Audis, especially like the S1 Quattro, that sounds amazing. I think the Lancia Stratos I heard in one video sounded amazing. I'm going to do more on that car specifically. That car sounds pretty damn good. As well as some other ones. Even the modern rally cars sound really good as well. The F40 LM, I highlighted. If you didn't see that, click on the link on my end screen very soon here. It'll be worth it. It is such a good video. That is, I won't spoil it for you. It's an F1 driver driving an F40 LM, and the sound is just so unbelievable. You can't even describe it. It's unreal. It's alien. This is damn close. I'm going to give the F40 the edge so far for me, especially the F40 LM, but this is always going to be in the running here. It might not have the top spot for me, but this has got to be in the top 5, top 10 best sounding cars ever, at least so far. We're going to be adding to this, doing videos like this, and we'll kind of unofficially try and keep track. And we can always talk about it through community posts and through the next videos. But yeah, where does this car rank for you in the best sounding cars ever? This was fun. This was fun. Give me your suggestions for some other cars we got to cover on kind of like a best cars ever series we're going to do on this channel. Best sounding cars, I should say. Purely sound standpoint doesn't mean it has to be the winningest car ever. I know we're going to hear about the Mazda 787 or 787B. Is that what it's called? I've heard of the car before just because being into racing in any degree, you hear of like really legendary cars. So I've heard of it. And I know it's like a green and orange like paint job, at least the one I've seen a lot in pictures and stuff. But I don't really know how it sounds. If I've heard it, it's been years upon years. So that's going to be new to me, and I know that's on my immediate list to do. So if there's any specific videos with that car that you would like me to feature on here, you got to let me know that as well. Anyway, can't wait to see you down there in the comments. Please throw a thumbs up, a like on this video. Help it out. I do appreciate it, especially if you got chills from that sound of this beautiful BRM V16. And, of course, you can subscribe, join our amazing community here, and never miss a fun video like this again. Check the description for links and all the ways you can interact with me as well. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, guys. Catch you later.